All right, this is gonna be another random stock update. Stock that I'm looking at, and it is Papa John's. So Papa John's has earnings, I think, after the bell. But regardless, I really like this setup. I guess it's not really a traditional way of looking at it where it's above moving averages. I just like the fact that this is really oversold. It's fallen from 134 all the way down to 57 in about a year and 5 months. And I think it has completed 5 waves. You can see pretty clearly it's completed 5 waves, either on log chart or regular chart. But then we get this A wave down, we bounce. This bounce is pretty short, and then you're getting this corrective move down. While this could be a C wave down, you can look at where it's at on the monthly. We're at the very edge of -2 standard deviations. You have some support here at the 200 at 47 bucks. And I'm looking at this as a B wave. So I just bought 300 shares. That's my position right now. So I'm looking at this like, let's see, this would be the B wave right here. I'm looking at this basically like ABC. So this could come down here to 50 bucks. I'm not going to say it can't, but it does have earnings, so it's kind of like get in now, or if you miss it, if they have good earnings, it pops, you're going to miss the whole move. So I bought about half of the position that I would like to get to full position at. So if this falls down here to 50 to 55 bucks, I will probably double my position, because I still think that this is more than likely a B wave. If it turns out to be an impulse move, that wouldn't really make that much sense to me at the way that this is set up. I guess this did hit the 0.5 fib. It could be a third wave too, but I guess I'm just looking at how oversold it is. You can see here we're at -2 standard deviations on the 3-day. On the monthly, we're at the very edge of it as well, and I think this looks more like a B wave to me, so more of an expanded flat. I actually really like these setups a lot. And I was just following somebody on Twitter. They looked on Black Box, and there's a lot of flow for some higher calls. I don't have the Black Box subscription anymore, but they're saying it had pretty good flow. This looks like a B wave to me. So basically, with all of this taken into account, I'm looking for something like this. And then it would probably go down again. But if I'm right, you could potentially be looking at something back up here to like 75, 80 bucks. That's a 40% return. So we'll see what happens. That is my new position. Starbucks, I'm still holding a little bit. I sold a little bit on that pop because, like I showed in the video, it's probably going to be a C wave of an overall fourth wave. And this is my new swing position. We'll see how it goes. I'm fine with holding this stock too, to be honest. Like, that's another thing that factored in my decision. If you look at the fundamentals of the stock, it's like a $2 billion company, been around forever, positive cash flow, like everything looks pretty good on it. So even if it comes down here to 50 to 55 bucks, I'll add to it for a swing position because I think eventually you're going to get a pop back up here. So that is my reasoning. Earnings, I think, are after the bell, and we'll see what happens. I think maybe I can look over here. Where is the news at on here? I don't know. I think earnings are after the bell. So we'll see what happens. I'll probably do another update on this tomorrow, but I'm looking for that C wave up. Could potentially be a pretty big gainer if we get the right move. Anyway, that's it. I'll do an update maybe later today.